What's going on, everybody? I am Switters. Welcome back to the channel. We got a live stream coming up today. Obviously, I have not played Modern Warfare 3 Zombies in over a month, so I am going to be very... What the hell? What the... Why did that just happen? Oh my god, do I not even know how to use an Xbox anymore? Well, no. What's going on? What the freaking frack was that? Why did my... Okay. I don't know why Microsoft Edge just opened up there. I didn't even know I had that on my Xbox. Okay. I don't know. I have no idea what that was all about. And I know the update came out, Season 1 Reloaded came out yesterday, and it basically ruined the game. At least for Warzone. I don't think too much was affected in Zombies, from what I'm seeing on Twitter, whatever, from their notifications from Sledgehammer and everything, things for the most part seem to be fixed, although I don't know that that's, 100%. Anyway, like I said, it's been over a month since I played Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. I don't even remember how to do it. I mean, a little bit. So, Shadowblade, what's going on? I don't know... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, why do I have this equipped? So this, I was just, the last time I played this, I was doing camo grinding. Obviously, must have been. So we're not gonna use that though. I think we might. We could go. Are these still good? I bet the meta. I hate that word. I bet it's changed, to be honest with you, in the last month. So, is the WSP swarms, the duels, like, is that still good? It's probably still good, but is it, like, really good? I don't know. We could always do the Eradicator, the TAC Eradicator, which should be good, kind of regardless. I mean, you're going to have plenty of ammo. We might just do that just to get warmed up. And we are going to play like a game or two here just getting warmed up. Although, Squibbly, there's a new SMG. Oh, okay. What is it? And there is supposed to be rewards. If you... all you need to do, from what I understand, is just play a match and exfil. And you are going to get some rewards. So we're going to do that as well. So we're just going to hop in. We're gonna do, a couple of, we'll do a couple of missions, contracts and stuff, and we'll just kind of take it from there. I don't want to use mollies. we're gonna put on Semtex, Frenzied Guard. That's fine, whatever. It's on the battle pass. You have to do some challenges. Oh, okay. Where are we on that as far as the battle pass goes? Is that it right there? The Harm 9, okay. Oh, there was something about this. It was kind of bugged as well, but I think they fixed it. Unlocking attachments. Okay. All right. We'll get there. Where? Oh. Oh, I'm 89%. Okay. Okay. Whatever, we'll unlock some more. By the way, while you're here, can everybody go ahead and drop a like while you're here on the stream? I'd appreciate it. Let's just jump in. And we are going to... Again, we're just going to get warmed up here a little bit. We're going to... Way out of practice. Literally, it's been more than a month since I've played this game. So we're just hopping in. We're just going to get a little warmed up here. We're going to do some contracts, just kind of get back into the swing of things, and then we'll just take it from there after that. I have still not done, for those of you that weren't here, or maybe you're just tuning in for the first time ever, whatever, about a month ago, right when Season 1 was coming out, when they did the whole Dark Aether thing, the Act 4, as you just saw, like that was the current quest that I'm on, I haven't even played since then. So I've not done the Dark Aether stuff. We might do that today. We might do that tomorrow. Today might just be like a warm-up, getting kind of reacquainted with everything. I got sick right before last month, and then I went back to visit family for the holidays, and there was a special thing going on. And then right before I left, coming back from that, I got sick again, and I got like really wasted. Like, I mean, wasted meaning like it really knocked me out for a while. And when I got back, like I was like, okay. After like about a week, I was like, okay, I actually feel better now. And it was mostly my throat, and it really kind of wrecked my voice. I couldn't talk for the most part. It sounded like gravel, like when I woke up in the morning, it was just hurting, like, like ow. All right, I'm not gonna do that. And let me know how the sound and everything is. Yeah. Anyway, so then I came back and I was like, you know what? I kind of just feel like messing around and playing some. I played Exo Zombies, which I hadn't done in forever. What is...
Strike team, get eyes on. We need to know what's happening in our backyard.
Okay. I'm trying to get all this stuff. I already put on death perception. Okay. All right. Look how much ammo this thing has. Oh my god. I haven't done Act 4 either. Squibbly. Did you just change your name? Were you somebody else recently? Because your avatar looks familiar, and I'm like, I can't. I'm having trouble placing it. Although maybe not. Maybe maybe it looks similar. Yeah. So anyway, it's like I was playing Exos when like I said, I just kind of like, we'll do that just for fun. And man, I was just like, I was over the cold or whatever it was, the virus that I had. Just as far as like, I wasn't really sick anymore, but I was just kind of like dull. Like I just wasn't working. Like nothing. I wasn't sharp with anything. I wasn't kind of like snapping onto anything. My movement was slow. My reaction times were slow. Like everything was just kind of slow and dull. No, first time here. Okay. Your avatar just reminds me of somebody else that like, wait, did you change your name? I can't stand when people do that. I mean, you know, it's your stuff. You change your name and do whatever you want. But it's just like, wait a minute. I recognize you, but I can't remember which name. But anyway, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for tuning in. Look at all. Okay, let's hop on here. Clear all that. Hey, Moon Joops.
Are you ready to rock and roll? I mean, get the ACV started.
Oh, Barrera. Okay. All right, we are again. We are rusty, and we are trying to unrustify ourselves. Manny, do you play with followers? Sometimes. Honestly, it doesn't go very well most of the time we try it, so that's why I don't. I don't do it a lot, but yeah, I do sometimes for sure. Usually, I mean, I've opened it up just like straight up open lobby, like, you know, hey, you want to play? Just show up, be subscribed, hang out, be cool. And like I said, that kind of usually doesn't go well. I don't know, for whatever reason, people want to like come and just fuck around, basically, just to put it, you know, plainly. And they end up screwing things up, and it's just not good for the stream, and it's just ends up being bad and boring, and people think they're being funny or whatever. I don't know. So I usually end up, when I'm like, sometimes I've brought in there were a couple of missions from, you know, the Act 1 or Act 2, whatever, that were fairly difficult solo. I did like 98% of everything solo for all the previous missions in this. And guides and everything kind of linked below as well if you're having troubles with anything. But there's only a couple of them that was like, you know what, I need a little bit of help. And for that, I had a couple of guys that are subscribers, but they've been around for a long time. I know that they're going to be, they're going to take it seriously. They're going to be cool. They're not going to just hop on to just kind of screw things up, you know what I mean? Or they think that they're being funny, you know, again. Trolls are people that desperately wish that they were funny and they're just not, so all they can do is just basically lie and just try to mess things up because they don't know how to be funny. But saying that invites more trolls, so we'll just we'll leave it at that for now. Anyway, so my very long answer, like I always give long answers, is kinda, I guess. What do we got for a jump over there? Dude, this thing has so much ammo. I absolutely love it. We got to get speed cola because this is slow to reload though. Lots of. Well, you know what we haven't got at all? Like, why are no manglers spawning? I understand. Yeah, I mean, you know, some of your vids helped me through Act 3. Managed to do it all solo. Awesome, man. That's great. Love to hear that. Love to hear it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think the hardest mission, and I don't remember what it's called at this point, and all it is doing a regular contract that's on the map where you have the mercenaries come in. You have to, like, you basically have a lockdown, and you're protecting a computer, but the mercs spawn in, and, like, they come in from all angles, and it's, honestly, to me, it's still the hardest thing to do solo. Even including, like, the Shepherd mission, the Act 2 final mission. And that was difficult. That was basically doing this escort step, but, like, a really, really, really hard version of this. It's funny, I get people commenting on that video now, being like, well, why didn't you mention this, or why didn't you just do this, or put that on there, or whatever. When it's like, you know, stuff has changed since I made the guide. Like, the game is fluid. It's not completely static. Like, things change. Stuff that's allowed and, you know, whatever, and blah, blah, blah. Like, did it help or not? Like, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, especially with something like that, like, you're going to have to be able to pull that up kind of on your own. You're going to have to figure some things out. Like, you're going to have the skill needed to deal with that many zombies coming at you. You've got mercenaries, you've got, I mean, then you get the Omega Abomination, and et cetera, et cetera. Like, it's fairly difficult, but, especially solo, but. No, not C4. There we go. Anyway. Elemental, we can, sure, we'll take that for now, just in case we need it, because, again, we are rusty, so might go down. I don't know. And, oh, let's go check this out. I mean, I remember this. We kind of solved this ourselves. Yeah. I wasn't the first one to do it, but, I mean, we solved it ourselves. We didn't look anything up. Alfonso, what's going on, man? Ground station? That was a... Oh, okay. Is that what it's called? I don't even remember. Like, we can find one on the map, probably. It's not that. Outlast is fine. Defend ground station. Yes, you're exactly right. What a pain in the balls that one was, man. Let's go up here. Let's go do a couple of these contracts over here. I might hold off on doing this bounty contract because it's probably going to send me over to that little island to get the Mimic, and I don't really want to go over there yet. So we could probably do the... was it an Outlast contract that was right next to it? And those got nerfed, I mean, a while ago now. You guys, I'm sure, are all familiar. You guys are probably more familiar with, like, the changes, the new stuff than I am because, like I said, it's legit been over a month since I've played this game. So, anyway. We'll get back into it. It's going to take a little time. Again, most of it is just kind of the reflexes and remembering, like, there's not too much, like, you know, as far as there's no Easter egg steps, obviously, or anything, stuff like that. It's just honestly kind of scrolling through your menus and just having the muscle memory of clicking this, you know, pushing that button this way a certain time, or this button, that button, up on the D-pad real quick, and then over here and doing whatever. Like, just kind of being quick about things to keep it moving, but all right. They brought decoys back to 8 seconds, and you can leave squads now. Yeah, I saw that. That's great, actually. I forgot about that, so that's good. Do you have the final mission of Act 3? Have I done final mission of Act 3? Yeah, there's a guide on my channel as well. It should be linked in the description below if you haven't done it yet and you're curious, like if you want to just see a guide on how it goes and, you know, if you need a little bit of help with it. But, yeah, Act 3, I did all that stuff fairly quickly. The first 3 acts, I just haven't, I mean, Act 4 is literally just, you know, go into the Dark Aether and then complete, that's like half of it, and then complete the steps, obviously, and then get out is the other half. So it's literally like 2 steps, but again, I'm not sure. Today might just purely be warm up, and then we'll do the Dark Aether stuff tomorrow. What is today? Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, we could very well could do that. Dude, I actually had a dream about zombies last night. Like, literally a dream about it. It was like a combination of kind of real world. Like, I was in a car, and it was like a map was off to our left. Like, you could see it kind of up over here, kind of a thing. Richthofen's Revenge, what's going on, man? Good to see you again. Yeah, and I was talking about like the back in the old days, the kind of the round-based stuff, and doesn't it remind you? Like it was like a kind of a nostalgia trip, which is just, it's really kind of weird to. I mean, again, I've talked about it many times, you know, how Call of Duty has a nostalgia problem. But even in my dreams, it was more about the nostalgia than it was like actually what's going on now. I don't know. It was really weird. Like, I'm having a dream about zombies. Call of Duty zombies. Can I look into the portal, please? That's one thing I really hate about how they do this. Whether I'm not even gonna bother with that. Whether it's Warzone or with MWZ, like all the loot that gets on the ground and you cannot access the thing you're actually trying to access. It's really a pain in the balls. You still cannot carry 3 of these, right? Yeah, that was one of the things that they did that was just, it was just a mistake. Right when they did it, it was a mistake. Like, everybody knew, goddamn mistake, don't do that. Especially for us solo players, man. Like, they just don't, they really don't like solo players. And I understand it's more fun, and I think probably story-wise and kind of creating things as a developer or whatever, it's probably better too and easier in a lot of ways to write for squads doing things than it is for solo players doing things, or really to get that balance so it's easier to kind of focus on the one thing. But they really, I don't know. I just really wish they would improve that. By the way, this is the exact mission I knew we were going to get by doing this. I've had a few zombie dreams. Yeah, it's not my first one. That's for sure. It's kind of weird, though. Like, again, that I was thinking, like, you know, hey, remember? In my dream, even, I was like, hey, remember when, like, this map or that map or whatever came out? But we were, it was kind of like, again, it was like a combination of being in the real world and also, like, the maps are there as well. In my dream, this was. So it's like a, if you, like, want to take it, like, as a, kind of like a this size map, like the war, you know, MWZ size map, but like, you know, Origins is over there and DE is over this way, and you know, whatever, Transit is over there, or, you know, whatever you like. By the way, speaking of, far as I know, I haven't heard anything else, any more rumors or anything change. But, so next year, obviously, well, later this year, in the fall of this year, we've got the new Treyarch game. We can do that, right? Whether it's called Gulf War, Black Ops 6, I don't know, whatever they're actually calling it, doesn't really matter. It's the new Treyarch game. It's going to have zombies in it, whatever. And then, oh, I didn't notice that this was here. Okay, that's fine. Yes, I know. Don't perforate my dome. I shall let the zombies come over here and take care of some of these mercs. So yeah, we're gonna have the new game this fall. Direct sequel to Cold War Zombies. Well, Cold War in general, but for our purposes, zombies, right? That's the important part. So that should be good. Hopefully, we'll see finally where that spot that Peck was pointing to on the map. You know, is that Zetsabo? Is that where he's actually going? Is it someplace else? You know, lots of theories on that. Blah blah blah. Whatever. And then, oh, you know something I actually do want to check. Yeah, get him.
That's another L for Terminus outcomes.
Here.
Good work.
Oh, we would have to do a Merc Stronghold and then get Dokaibi's. Is that how you pronounce it? The new bad guy? Dokaibi? Dokabai? I don't know. We'll see about that. Well, we could give it a shot. I will probably get killed, but whatever. We can give it a shot.
Okay.
No. You need a ton of armor. No. Okay, we might not give that a shot right now. Anyhow.
The helo inbound to pick you up. So got the 411 on mission parameters.
So the next game after that is going to be kind of like what they're doing with, you know, how they did with this was Modern Warfare 2 and then Modern Warfare 3, like Sledgehammer, you know, does the follow-up. Hey. We're going to stow that for now. And so supposedly 2025 we're getting, this is the long version, I'm sorry, of how I tell stories. Oh wait, this is the safe. Oh, I thought it was the spore control. My bad. See, I told you it's been a minute. So yeah, we're gonna get BO. Supposedly, we're getting BO2 remastered in 2025. Now, I'm all for that. I thought that's what they should have done for this year. That's weird. But whatever, doesn't really matter at this point. But that's gonna mean fully remastered, if not reimagined. Although this is one thing I want to put to you guys. I think it should be reimagined a bit at least. Is BO2 Zombies Transit remastered and slightly reimagined at least? That could be. I mean, if they get rid of the denizens, or at least, I don't know, change them a lot. Like, they got to do something to really change that, so it's not so goddamn annoying. But if they do that, remaster it so it looks good, and the fog is not, you know, just this horrific mess that just blocks your screen. It's actually just kind of atmospheric and, like, cool and spooky. I mean, maybe they could do something a little to change the jet gun. It could be more like the, you know, on Buried, the wonder weapon there, and just like it doesn't break every 3 seconds. Like, it could be an all-time map, man. Like, that could be legit be like an all-time awesome map. As potentially. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think, though. Chronicles 2 would be cool. Yeah, but I mean, what are they gonna? I'm not opposed to it. I'm just, what would it be? What maps would they do? Like, if we take it from Zombies Chronicles, right? You had stuff from World at War all the way through, well, through BO2 at that point. Nothing there. Okay. You know, we got a vehicle here. Where's Pack-a-Punch? What is that? Mercenary Stronghold. Dude, where's Pack-a-Punch?
Good start. To clear stronghold, many more will have to be destroyed.
Where the hell is there no Pack-a-Punch anywhere on this side of the map?
Oh, what used to be stored here? Clear it out. Claim what you can.
I literally can't find goddamn Pack-a-Punch, man. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Have eyes on a Pack-a-Punch. Orders expired.
All right, let's go get double papped and then whatever. But yeah, so again, for Zombies Chronicles 2, what maps would they actually do? I mean, we've got already all the previous stuff really kind of we needed. BO2 was the only kind of stuff that was left. I mean, they did Origins, right? And as far as I'm concerned, like, well, I'd still rather play BO2 Origins. I think it's better, but like the sounds and the visuals on BO3 version, the Chronicles version, is very cool. I would still rather play BO2 version of it. Plus, no gobblegums to kind of ruin, you know, pay to win kind of crap. Whatever. Yeah, we can make it down here. Whee! Okay. So what maps would they remake? I mean, like, at this point, if they started remastering Black Ops 3 maps, like, okay, now I'll listen. I don't want... What the hell? Dude, I always run into friggin' mercs. The thing is, if you do that, at least on the face of it, I mean, people would lose their shit, dude. Like, but Black Ops 3 is perfect. It's the best game ever. Like, it is the best zombies game ever. I give you that. Granted, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying, like, I'm fine with they remaster that stuff. It would be kind of fun, and then have a different movement system, like the Cold War kind of movement system. But that's the other thing. Is like, what game would it be on? Well, it's going to be on probably the most current game, and that's not going to be Cold War. It's going to be, you know, we're talking about engines, so it would actually be off of, because all Call of Duty games are going to run off the same engine going forward. That's not open. I forgot. So it would actually be on this same engine that we're on right now. So, like, I don't know. It wouldn't be bad on this engine, I'm not saying that, but, like, it's not really, like, a full Treyarch kind of experience anymore, you know what I mean? Like, it's now kind of a Call of Duty experience, which, I don't know, some people are good with that, some people aren't, whatever. But as far as, like, just the Zombies Chronicles 2, like, they've already remastered all the other stuff, and then, again, so if they're going to start remastering things, like, would they do BO3? Like, Shadows of Evil could be pretty cool, but they're not going to do that because that's the celebrity cast. They would have to pay the celebrities again. Like, they're not going to do that. It would just cost too much money. There's no point. So that's not going to happen. But like DE, like I'm fine with it. At least, you know, as a thing to do. Like, it doesn't become canon. It's just like, people are, Zombies fans anyway, are really weird, man, about their stuff. Like, they think it's their stuff to begin with, but I don't know, whatever. You know, people are like super pissed about this game still, that this has zombies like that, and it's like this. It's like, it's not round basement. Like, we know. Nobody's saying to replace round base zombies, but just, you can enjoy this one for now. Like, can't you? I mean, maybe you can, and that's fine if you don't like it. Completely just don't like it. Like, okay, that's fine. I'm okay with it, though. Like, for a year. I don't want this to be it. Although I will say now that, like, Season 1 Reloaded came out, and, I mean, Season 1 came out. I thought we were going to get, like, a whole new, like, Act 4 would be filled with missions. Not just the one mission. So that's very disappointing. And now with Season 1 Reloaded, they didn't give us anything at all. It was like, I mean, this Takaibi lady, which, up top of there, right? A new warlord, but, like, the rewards are just a regular gun. So who cares? And I don't think the gun is that amazing, so it just seems to be a kind of like, why did we bother with this? They didn't increase the stash amount. Like, stash should be up to 25. I mean, there should be a way to earn these things. It's the point I'm making is, it's disappointing that, like, we're not getting these updates that we kind of thought we would get, like they did with what do you call it, with DMZ. Like, they were getting updates so far, and again, I know it's early and don't complain too much yet, but it's like, they're not giving us stuff yet, and it feels kind of like, oh, why? What did you not really plan this out either? Like, are we half-assing this as well? And I've seen people be like, well, it's all right because as long as they're putting their focus onto next year's game, like, well, I bought this game to play this. How about you give me some content for the game that I paid for too? Is that all right? Hire more people. This game is, you know, it makes billions and billions and billions of dollars every year. Hire more people. I don't care.
All we need to know is how to shut down these spores. Remember to keep the inhibitor's wavelengths consistent.
Especially since, well, I mean, the zombies content, you know, has been lacking of late. Cold War was good. Cold War, I don't think was. I mean, a lot of people really love Cold War. They think it's one of the best ever. I do not. I think it was just fine, and it was way too easy. And I don't like that there's no crew when we're playing as operators. And then we had Vanguard, which literally I forget even existed, which is actually probably good for me because the less you can think about Vanguard, the better, obviously. And then we didn't get any zombies, and then we didn't get any zombies, and then we got this. And it's like, all right, you know, it's fine, but like, what? I don't know. I think they're kind of, and again, now that Xbox owns Activision, I'm hoping things can, you know, get more focused. It feels like they're constantly on the. They're kind of like, well, what do we do now? Wait a minute, what do we do now? Wait a minute, what do we do now? Rather than having these things planned out. It's kind of like, you want to think about it? Kind of like how Marvel had like a decade's worth of films planned out, and they had the whole Thanos thing, and, you know, we're leading up to that, and we're slowly introducing another superhero and another superhero and another superhero, and then we do put them all together, and now we've got the Avengers, and, you know, we're taking it from kind of being on Earth, and then we're going into space, and then we're doing, you know, blah, blah, blah. They had things mapped out versus like the latest Star Wars, you know, with Daisy Ridley and what's his name? He's a really good actor. I forgot his name. Shit. But like they literally didn't plan that stuff out at all, and then it just became like the first one was a complete remake of the original Star Wars. The second one, like nothing happened. They just took things away. They didn't add to the story. They just took crap away from it. And then so the third one was kind of left. That's my reward. I mean, I know we're in tier 1, but and then the third one was like, wait a minute, now I have to make up for all the other stuff that you guys did in the last movie to mess things up. Like, you didn't add, you just detracted, and like, so like they didn't. What I'm saying is they didn't plan it, and then they were kind of left, you know, holding the bag at the end, like, fix everything, and that kind of feels like zombies lately. They don't have a long-term plan, or like I think Treyarch does specifically for their games. And again, this is Treyarch doing this, but it's not Treyarch's game. It's not even really Sledgehammer's game. It's kind of a mishmash of everything, and that's what I'm saying. It's like it doesn't have a strong focus, and it's not to say that this isn't fun, because again, I do enjoy this game mode. This game and the, you know, like playing this zombies version that we have here. It's fun. Again, it's not what I want forever, like not even close. But it is, I do enjoy it. I just don't want it to be, you know, permanent. Like this isn't all I ever want. Red Gamer, what's going on? And it just kind of feels that anyway, that's kind of what zombies feels like in the last, I mean, really, even including Cold War. Now, Cold War is a little bit different though, because one thing you always have to remember, you cannot discount it, is that game was finished, you know, and a lot of it was made during the pandemic, on lockdown. People were working from home, so it really limited what they were able to do. It's kind of a miracle that, I mean, that game it worked very smoothly. Whether you liked it or not, whatever, that's a different story. But they had a release schedule that they stuck to, and it all made sense. They had a storyline that was coherent, and it flowed from one thing to the next. I think the bad parts are, I mean, it was just too easy. I think they wanted to let new players in, which they did a good job of that. I think it was just too easy though. Like, there's really no mystery here anymore. Like, you made it so simple that, like, yeah, literally anybody could do it, but what's the fun of that? Like, it's not multiplayer that you can just hop in and just anybody can do a little bit of whatever. Like, it's got to be something to it. I mean, it's the reason why it became popular in the first place. And I always worry about that. Like, they're getting away from what made them good to begin with. I think they just kind of get that sometimes. And I don't think it needs to be the most inclusive thing ever. They don't need to let everybody in. Part of it is, like, the secrets to it. Like, that, I mean, they're Easter eggs. They're secrets. That's what we like, right? That's the whole point of this stuff. So, I don't know. Should be a little bit mysterious and different and not just another multiplayer, just another Warzone type thing. Alright, anyway, that's my thoughts as far as all that goes. I want to do the secret worm? No, not right now. Thank you though, Red Gamer. Yeah, I think today we're just literally going to just kind of get reintroduced to playing again. Again, it's been more than a month since I've played this, so I need to just kind of warm up and get familiar. Although it does feel like as we're doing it, everything feels like, oh yeah. But the movement and how quickly to move from here to there to do whatever, it does feel a little like, oh, what's going on? That's the other thing is I don't like how they changed the tier 3 zones. They changed the contracts and stuff in there. Like, dude, we had like. I think that was good. I don't know why. Sometimes they just make changes that I just don't understand. It's like it wasn't like the stuff that they, I guess, quote unquote, fixed. You know, with the contracts and, I mean, it was basically being exploited. What gun is this? Is the attack eradicator, I think it's called? The LMG was the LMG that was added. Well, I guess it's still in preseason, but it didn't come at launch. It was added a little bit late, just a couple of weeks afterwards, basically. It's good. It's got a ton of ammo. It reloads fairly quickly for an LMG. Well, very quickly for an LMG, but fairly quickly in general. Like, it doesn't take forever. And you get so much ammo, man. And it's pretty damn strong, to be honest with you. It's good for, like, if you're doing any kind of missions where you need a bunch of ammo, it's a good way to go. Although, again, you can still do, like, the dual WSP swarms. I mean, that has so much ammo. Not great for long range, obviously, and you literally can't aim, but still good, and you can move quickly with those. So. Like duels, I don't know. You guys tell me, like, do you love dual weapons? Like, I don't like not being able to aim. I don't know. It's just you just kind of hose things down, and so you get the you know, you get the extra large clips, and you can do that. Like, so it's not bad as far as that goes. It's fine, but I don't know. I don't love duels, dual wield, basically anything. I mean, maybe a melee weapon like the dual wield size in Cold War, pretty good. Hey. All right, I'm gonna try it on the Mega Bomb. Oh, this, yeah. Was it good on the Ooh. Was it good on the Mega? Oh, you know what? Let's go to Stronghold. I just want to see if infested. Here we go.
Objective located.
Let's go do a merc camp. I just want to see if you get the Dakaibi card now instead of the Legacy. Or can you just no? You need a key card, right? For a Dakaibi, or can you just go to the top? Because this zip line's right to the top of that building. But maybe you can't access it without. I don't know. And then if they've done that, like, how do you? Because I know Legacy is still there, right? They didn't take Legacy off the map. Single swarm is better than dual swarms for sure. Oh, is it? Okay. Had more power as well as when you use akimbo. They nerfed the hit markers. Oh. I did not know that. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Boo. Legacy is gone. Oh. So now you cannot get... You cannot complete Legacy at all anymore? Like, isn't that a part of a, some kind of challenge, right? To defeat all of the... what do you call it? All of the strongholds? Or the big bad guys, whatever they're called.
That camp is heavily guarded. Poke out that hornet's nest.
I really would like to have speed cola. Because like I said, as good as it is for reloading as far as an LMG goes, it's still... It's like, where the hell am I getting shot from? Where is that, Here it is. Take the nuke. Tri-tier one pistol, laser akimbo. Yeah, yeah, I've had that all. That's been like that for a long time. They updated story mission to count any warlord. Oh, okay, tell me a gun class and I'll try. To fight the new boss, you don't need key cards. Just use the building next to the area to ascend. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, because I know.
Down brick by brick. Keep it up.
Oh, so you really don't? Huh. Oh, wait, this was a camp. I'm an idiot. I wanted to do the stronghold, not the camp. And there's really... How much time do we have? Not a ton. Oh, la, 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 la. Oh, man. They're all infested strongholds. Merc camp. I don't want to camp, though. Alright, I think we're just going to exfil. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, let's just go.
Marking extraction zone.
We'll do that again next game, I guess. Yeah, so there's like... there's a zip line that you can take right to the top, but I think you also can do it the kind of the... quote-unquote legit way, right? Like where you do earn the key card and you go through the bottom, like through the lobby, and which is locked, right? Or when you get to the top of the elevator, it's locked, something like that, right?
You're approaching a terminus stronghold. Recommend you prep for engagement or move to avoid.
I'm playing solo here today, Red Gamer. I think these guys called it in. Did they call it in? Are the exfils still really buggy when you have like a ton of... Oh, that's just leaving now. Come on, man. Oh, you know what? Let's go. You know what? While we're waiting for this, maybe we can find... You need the key cards going from the bottom. Okay. But you can just take the zip line to the top. Okay. I mean, I was just going to say, that makes sense, but it doesn't really. I mean, it's fine. What does it matter? What is... What? Let's go. I want to steal this dude's car. Can you still do the jump for free speed cola? What mission? I'm on Act 4.
Time to go.
So it's just where I have to go into the Dark Aether and then... I think this is... I'll bring it back to him. I'll bring your car back, man. Don't worry. Here, let's go fix it even a little bit. And then we'll do the jump. Because if I do the jump before I fix it, this thing's going to be wrecked. So I just need to go into the Dark Aether and do those challenges in there, and then exfil. So I'd have to beat the worm and, you know, do the 3 missions, and then beat the worm in the Dark Aether. So I think we're going to save that for tomorrow. Again, today is just kind of me getting back into it and just kind of getting the feel for things again. We are going to drop that. And then we're going to get Speed Cola for the next game. And then we'll bring this guy his car back. I don't like stealing people's stuff. I mean, it's not his. It's, you know, it's in the game, whatever. He had the car, you know what I mean? Plus, we're going to exfil from over there anyway, so we'll be where we need to be. And I'm bringing this car back. So let me just get some speed. I think I literally was the first person to do this, by the way. We're going to stow that. Okay, we're going to get back in the car. Don't you dare, you bastard. Wow, that almost killed me because I didn't have armor. That would have been dumb. All right, let's give this guy his car back, and then we're going to exfil, and then we're going to... Maybe I'll put on the swarms, and then we'll change it up a little bit. We'll go in duel first just to kind of do it. Where's this guy? Still here?
This stronghold will no doubt be rife with undead. Deceased, sirens.
Hey, I brought your car back, man. You can have it. I don't know if you can hear me. Oh, did it just leave again? Oh, you son of a bitch. Dude, it just left again. Come on, man. Oh, I don't have armor on. I keep forgetting. Holy crap. Would have been hilarious if I died there just for not putting armor on.
Once you are inside, please record your initial observations on the relationship between the gas and
Why am I over here?
if you have time.
What is he talking about? I should have kept that other gun that I had on. Just we got it. Let's go. Because we could have done some more camos. Whatever, it's fine. Not really what I'm interested in at the moment, anyway. So it doesn't matter. La 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 la. Yes, because they boarded up the cranes next to the building, so you can't ascend the cranes now. Wait. So you can go up there, or you can't without the key card? I'm confused. If they boarded it up, how is there's just other? Oh, the cranes they boarded up. Oh, okay. But there's still zip lines. Like every time I do this without a gun that I don't have, like that's already maxed out, rather, it's like, oh, this is just a waste. I should be doing this with the gun that I haven't done yet. Yeah, I like killing him. Dokaibi is currently receiving the spotlight for players to attempt to take down. Next week, a playlist update will allow either Legacy or Dokaibi to be okay, Squibbly. Alright. Yes, you use the next door. Oh, I get you. You just use the building next door and then zip over from there. Okay, I got you. Better use Swarm for the million drones she sends after you. Oh yeah. Yeah. Again, I don't think we're doing that today, by the way, because I don't have the what do you call it? I didn't put my decoys on. Remind me to put decoys on. In case I forget. Because I don't have the golden armor, the upgraded armor. Because I haven't done the Dark Aether stuff yet, which we're gonna do tomorrow. And then when I do that, after all the Dark Aether stuff, and I get the, the Aether Blade and the upgraded armor and doing all that kind of stuff, that just it refills itself over time. What's it like? Every 4 seconds you get half of it back? Beans, what's going on? it just refills itself, which is incredible, to be honest with you. All right, let's put this on. We're gonna use these. I have dual wield right now. And we're just gonna leave it as that for the moment. You guys can see what like all the stuff that I do have from before. Make one of those for now. Death perception, speed, like I'm fairly, fairly well loaded with some stuff. Oh, did I just get these? I just got... Fuck. I wanted to... God damn it, I forgot. It's been so long. Alright, that was a waste. I was trying to make that video. Alright, so these things here at the end, I think I just got for doing, like, literally just playing. Again, it's kind of a reward that you get right now. It's just, if you haven't played in a while, just hop on and play. Like, play one game, exfil, and you're going to get, like, a bunch of rewards for free. So we actually do have pretty much everything that we would need to go into the Dark Aether. Like, I still need to do the Dark Aether, just going in and doing the initial, Act 4 stuff, right? So go in, do the 3 contracts, fight the worm, and then get out. And then you go back into the dark. Then you come out, and then you do like the Easter egg part of it. So you need to put like, you have to shoot the infested strongholds, those little spores, but you have to do it with brain rot on, and then you get like a schematic kind of a thing, and then you go to the 4 pillars, the 4 altars. Kind of like I haven't done any of that stuff yet. Again, I got kind of sick last month. Right when this stuff was coming out, and then I was on vacation, and then I got sick again. So again, it's literally been like I have not played this since season 1 came out. Yeah, so I have like all that stuff to get through. So I kind of actually need to do a little bit of homework tonight too, probably, to make sure like I'm up to snuff on like these things that I need to do. And the best way to go about doing all that now, because I don't know what the best methods are. I have so many flawless Ethereum crystals. Got a couple of ray guns. I've got the VR11. I got the Scorcher. I've got the Wonder Waffle. And I have the what do you call it? The schematics for some of those as well. I mean, I had all the stuff that you could unlock before they added the new stuff. So, like, I need to get again, going back into the Dark Aether stuff, I need to get the legendary tool schematic, the flawless schematic. I have all the perks, all the ammo mods. By the way, you think they're going to add more ammo mods? I think we know Widow's Wine is coming, right, for perks. I mean, they should give it. I think they should come up with a new ammo mod. Would be kind of nice. Anyway. So I don't have the Scorcher schematic. These are schematics, and I don't have any of this stuff. Again, I need to... This is what we're... Like, the thing that you want to do. This is like... Honestly, the armor stuff is kind of game-breaking. With how good it is. Like, it's really good. It's genuinely kind of game-breaking. I don't think we need, like, really anything else now. So let's... That's kind of the other thing too, is like what it's not like how it's set up now. Just kind of once you have your, do I have? I do. Okay. I don't know why it's not akimbo in that loading screen there, or right here. I forgot what the hell I was just about to say. Oh, yeah, like going back to tier 3 right now, like once you get your schematics, it's kind of like, well, what's the point? Like, why are you going to tier 3? It's the replayability kind of stuff. I mean, it's always going to have that kind of issue. It's not like, I'm not saying like, oh, they messed up and it's just, that's what makes this game bad. It's just, you're always going to have that kind of an issue. It could be like once, Once you've completed the Easter egg on D Machina, like, why are you playing it again? Because you've done it. But for me, Easter eggs are... That's kind of why I play zombies. I like the story that you get with it, and I like doing the Easter eggs. Like, I'm not a high round player. I just don't enjoy it. I don't think it's fun to do. Although, I mean, like, those are the streams that get people to watch. Those are the high round stuff. But it's like, yeah, so I have all this stuff, and like, I can't go earn more things in tier 3. So why go to tier 3? You know what I mean? Like, and then there's always that balance of, well, as again, going back to Cold War, is like, you can, you know, once the Ethereum crystals came out, like, you could upgrade your stuff, you could upgrade your perks, you could upgrade your guns, you could upgrade everything, basically, right? Get everything to tier 3 initially, and then they added the 2 more tiers, so you can get everything up to tier 5. And once you unlocked all that stuff, it was permanent. And then with Vanguard, they're like, well, if you really, you know, like, especially people like me that, you know, I make videos on this stuff, I stream it, like, I had all my stuff upgraded less than a week, you know. Like, I went hard in getting that stuff done. And so Vanguard was like, yeah, okay, what if you could, like, had all these different tiers, like, you go up, you know, 4 levels of perks, but you had to do it every game. You couldn't just...
This is Jensen. We've got a bead on an odd signal not far from you. It could be nothing, but I wouldn't...
You couldn't just have it be permanent. Like, you had to upgrade it every game. It's like, well, I mean, it's kind of a bad example to use, but it's the only example we have. It's just, it's a bad example because it's a terrible game and people didn't want to play it. Although I wasn't opposed to that idea. At the same time, it is kind of nice when you can,
Found a spore control contract.
like in Cold War or this, where like it's permanent now. Like, you've got it. Like, I earned that. It's now, I'm upgraded because I earned it, and I do like that aspect. But again, it's kind of like, you know, with Cold War, at least especially. Like, I mean, you just feel... I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream how, like, rusty I am. Last week I was streaming... I did kind of like a multi-stream. I did, like, I did Zombies in Spaceland from IW. We did D Machina from Cold War. And we did, like, some Exo Zombies. And with IW, I literally have director's cut, so, I mean, you start the game with Perkaholic and 25 grand. I mean, you're kind of invincible. You know what I mean? Like, you're set. You're good to go. And then with Cold War, like, never felt any kind of, you know, pressure, like, oh my god, we're going to be in trouble here at all, because I have all my stuff upgraded from, you know, in the past. And never felt once like I was in danger of ever being in trouble. Like, plus you have Aether Shroud, you know, with as strong as you can make your perks, you know, upgrading them to tier 5, and then you can also have, you know, your field upgrades and, you know, all kinds of other stuff. It's like you're just never kind of in danger. You always can get out of danger pretty easily. And then we moved over to Exo Zombies, and ironically, we went to the first one, which the map's actually called Outbreak, not that Outbreak, the OG Outbreak, I guess, really, which is one of the easiest Easter eggs of all time. I made a guide on it and put it in a series called the easiest Easter eggs of all time, and we ended up dying on that, but didn't, you know, have any problems on IW or Cold War. Can I pick that up, please? So anyway, balance is hard, is what I'm saying. Should I get this game? I want to wait until a Gulf War. Is multiplayer in zombies worth it? Dude, I've barely played multiplayer in this game. I can't even. I honestly don't remember the last time I played multiplayer. It was like the first 2 weeks that the game was out. I'm not saying that it's good or bad. I enjoyed the beta for what it was. I just haven't really played it. Like, if it's a question of, like, you can either get this one or you can get Gulf War. Obviously, Gulf War's not out yet. I can't tell you how it is. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, we'll put that on. Don't need that. So obviously I can't tell you, you know, how the game is the game going to be good? Is, you know, Gulf War going to be good? How, you know, I couldn't possibly know. But if it's a matter of choosing, like literally you can only get one or the other, I would wait for Gulf War. Me personally. And again, it's my thing is for zombies is Easter eggs. I really enjoy doing Easter eggs. This game is very light on, you know, I wouldn't even really call anything in here Easter eggs like this. Some sneaky stuff, kind of whatever, but I don't know if I would call it any of this stuff really Easter eggs. Hey, man. By the way, if you're doing, there's a mission? Yeah, it's a mission, not a contract. Oh, we got him. And you need to go find, like, these canisters to pick up. There's one of them right here. It's always here. Same spot, every time. Who is shooting now? I thought I killed all you guys. Did it not say hey, cleared that? Could have sworn. But yeah, I would definitely wait. I mean, this is technically, you know, like this is Treyarch again. Zombies, they're in charge of this. No. But it's not their full game, though. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's Treyarch, but it's not entirely. And Gulf War, BO6, whatever we're gonna call it, that will be entirely them. So I would wait. Again, I checked that rift. There wasn't anything good, right?
Escort ACB contract spotted.
Yeah, I have more faith in Treyarch. I mean, if you're a zombies player, I mean, it's kind of course, right? Then the multiplayer comes down to, it's really just whether what you like better or not. I mean, I kind of would take Sledgehammer out of this. Although I think this game, MW3, multiplayer-wise, is way better. Oh, actually, we're going to do this. Is way, 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 way better than MW2. I hated MW2 with a passion. I think it was a terrible game. And, you know, I know you're new here, but as far as zombie stuff goes, like, I actually, speaking of, you know, IW Zombies, Infinite Warfare Zombies, is, I think, the second best zombies mode that we've ever had after BO3. I love it. Absolutely love IW Zombies. So, just as of late, though, and, like, who's there now working on this stuff and who's not, yeah, I mean, as far as zombies goes, yeah, definitely Treyarch is the way to go. But again, for, you know, multiplayer, it's really like IW, do you like the fast time to kill, or Treyarch, do you like a longer time to kill? Really is all it boils down to. I mean, they're maps or whatever, I guess, but I've not been a fan of the original multiplayer maps for a while. I don't know why. It feels like not much attention goes to it anymore, or the people they have hired lately, and I'm talking across all developers. Like, my biggest complaint about Cold War multiplayer is I hated the maps. I really did not like the maps. I'm talking about multiplayer, not zombies. Although, and again, I think we have to always remember to take this, you know, for what it's worth. The zombies, that game was developed during a pandemic, mostly from, you know, people's homes. So you gotta keep, like, it's not fair to not include that in whatever kind of criticism, you know, you're gonna mention with that game. But it is one of my biggest problems with it is, like, outside of the first map, Die Maschine, everything else was based off of a campaign level. And Firebase Z, although really it's only the beginning, you know, when you first load in, the original spawn room that's based off of the campaign level, still, it's based off of that. And again, they're using assets that they have available to them, you know, at the ready. Again, they're working off of from home. They don't have the full, you know, blah blah blah. So it's definitely harder. And I don't mean to blah, you know, just blow over it like it's not a big deal. It is a big deal. But as far as a consumer goes, like, they didn't charge us less for it. We still paid full price. So it should be a full price game as far as I'm concerned. Like, you know, with everything. And then MWIII to Toten, which, you know, again, I like the map, but that's from a campaign level. You can go from campaign and walk through most of it. You know, they use stuff that was already there because they kind of had to, I think. But I don't like that how we're incorporating, and I think it has a lot to do with operators and not dedicated characters that we're, you know, we don't get them anymore. We don't have a crew. We don't have Richthofen or the Victus crew or whatever. They're making it, and they're also trying to make it more accessible to multiplayer people, which honestly really bothers me. I mean, I'll bring this up a million times because I think it's an extraordinarily valid point. Is that before they, you know, because they're always trying to get more people to play. They're trying to get more people that are going to buy the game anyway to go over to play zombies as well. And I would just say, so they're kind of dumbing things down and they're making it more operators, not full characters. So they're taking like story stuff out of it because people can't follow what's going on. And I will say the story had become so convoluted, and I mean, people that literally, this is their job, they study it and they know these things, they don't even they still can't tell you fully the story of the, you know, the original, from whether it's how everything from the Victus crew to the Ultimus crew to the Primus crew, like, and how everything overlapped. Why are we constantly going back and forth in time, and the game comes out later is actually technically before that. It's kind of like a prequel and blah blah blah. It's just it got so goddamn confusing and convoluted. They had to just finish it and be done and move on, as far as I'm concerned, because it was one of the biggest things for me as a newer player coming in, you know, trying to get into zombies at certain times. Like, I don't really like it's. I watch videos and I watch these things, and like, it's intriguing and I'm digging things to a certain degree, but at the same time, like, I know I'm never going to fully understand what the hell's going on because I wasn't in it since World at War. You know what I mean? So they had to do a certain amount of like, hey, you got to let the new ones in. But they just dumbed it down so much, and like, not having characters is not the way to go. And again, my biggest kind of pushback, Eric, what's going on, man? When they say like they needed to kind of do that, is like, well, Zombies Chronicles, a $50 DLC, $50 is a game. Full games at the time were $60. So it's basically the price of a full game. Was the best-selling DLC ever. Not just for Call of Duty. It was the best-selling DLC, period, for any game at the time, period. And it was a $50 DLC. So there's DLC that's, you know, $5, $10, $15. Let's go save this person. And it sold way better than all that. It was a legit, like, thing. It was a big deal at the time. And so why they went away from that, I'll never understand. Anyway, I'm desperately hoping with the new game, although I have no faith that we'll actually get it, is that we actually get dedicated characters. I don't believe that we will. I'm sure we'll probably have operators. They'll just find a way, you know, it makes it easier to sell microtransactions and whatever. But although, like, if we had dedicated characters, I would, wouldn't you pay for new skins for them? Like, I don't know. I would. I mean, I think a lot of people would. So I don't know why they think the whole operator mode is better. As far as, like being able to sell us stuff like that. I don't know. I think it would work. Scarlet, what's going on? I'm good.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, no problem, bro. No worries, man. There's a self-revive in there. If you need it now. Right here.
Here's a self-revive.
Okay. We're gonna leave him be. Nicki Minaj and Cause Zombie should be in the same. It's not even that. Like, that's fine as far as the multiplayer stuff goes. As far as I'm concerned, like, I don't care. I'm kind of done with multiplayer, man. Like, it doesn't mean anything to me anymore. It just, like, it just hasn't been good for so long that I just kind of, to me, that I don't care anymore. Like, I'm just, whatever, sure. Do whatever you like. I'm okay with that kind of stuff. It's just, that's a, they're trying to keep pace with Fortnite's and, the Apex Legends and all that kind of stuff. Like, I get it. I don't love that it's in the game necessarily, but at the same time, I don't really care. So, like, I'm fine with that kind of stuff. It's just, like, they're trying to make zombies, like, basically in another multiplayer, and that's where they're making the mistake, I think. I don't think it belongs in the same thing. I don't think it needs to be the most popular part of Call of Duty either, like, in order to be successful. Again, it wasn't before, and they had the best-selling DLC of all time. And it was the most expensive DLC of all time. Like, what are we missing here? Like, I really don't get it. Whatever. I've been through this stuff so many times. Like, I know, like, the people that have been here before are just really sick of hearing me talk about it. But, so, probably don't. And those of you that are not, like, you probably get my opinion on it by now. Do I stream regularly? Yes, I do. On here, Scarlet? No. not the place for it. You should really know better than that. Like, really, you should know better than that. Can we play next match, please? No, Chase. But thanks for dropping by. Whoa, that really pushed me back pretty far there. Mangle. Oh, you're not done? I swear to God you died. After doing acts 1, 2, and 3 solo and getting Ripper skin, I don't need any more. That is the best skin in the game. Oh, as far as skins go? I mean, that's what I've been playing with since I completed it, and I do actually really like it. And it's kind of the thing I was talking about, like, having a crew. As far as, like, in Cold War, once the Samantha Maxis skin came out, it's the only skin I've ever paid for, like, bundle. I bought it. It's the only one I've ever bought. And I used it from that moment until, like, if I load it into Cold War right now, it's still the one that's loaded in, on my character. So, like, why wouldn't they be able to sell, like, if there was a Richthofen skin, do you think they wouldn't be able to sell Richthofen skins? I mean, we're moving away from that. It's not going to be a Tank Dempsey. It's not going to be Richthofen. It's not going to be blah, blah, blah. You get my point, though. Like, if they have a new crew that you play as, and there's, they do actually some stuff in it to get us emotionally connected to those characters, so we care about them. Like, do you really think we're not going to we wouldn't buy like the Zombies players wouldn't buy a skin. When the Samantha Maxis skin came out, if you watched any streamer or YouTuber anywhere play, I guarantee you they all had the Samantha Maxis skin. Guaranteed. Because you're a fan of that character. You know what I mean? Like, the reason why you want to get the, you know, the latest The Boys character that has come out is because you are probably a fan of the show, right? You like the characters. It's the same thing, but it's their own characters. Like, what's the problem? I don't get it. Anyhow, I would love, honestly, I'm saying this, well, a bit facetiously. Are we going to be able to get up there? That's where she is, right? They still have the Pack-a-Punch up there, even though she's up there? That's weird. Let's see how this goes. We might have to bail quickly. Yeah, I would love to just sit down with some of them and be like, what exactly, like, just tell me your thought process behind this. Like, why operators and not characters? Why are you trying so hard to kind of dumb things down in this mode to get other people playing? Like, it was successful enough from World at War to BO1 to BO2 to BO3 and BO4. Like, you kept doing it. And again, I do believe, yeah, they needed to kind of end the old story. And it got so bloated and out of control with the multiverses and the I mean, if you look at that, is the famous, you know, poster that they put out, like with all the circles in time and kind of explaining how the timelines. It's so friggin' baffling. It's, I mean, it's just so dumb. Like, you cannot possibly follow it. You'd have to be a friggin' Rhodes Scholar. Like, you would study this shit in college. Be like, okay, what's your major? Black Ops Zombies. I mean, we're trying to figure out the story. And even the professor doesn't really fully know, like, for sure that this is what the deal is. So, is Peckham? It is up here. Okay. Now, is she not? This is where. Oh, is it the same deal? Like, you only get, like, Legacy? It's only one per game. Like, you only get one. You know, one. She only spawns in once per lobby, right? But now she doesn't drop. If I have this correct, can you? Yeah. Like, she doesn't drop the paperwork like that Legacy did, right? To be like, you did it, like, officially, like, here's the thing to prove that you did it. I think you just kind of need to be up here. But obviously somebody has already been here. Everything has been looted. Don't throw your shit at me, man. Alright. What do we want to do?
Deliver cargo contract here.
But yeah, I would love to hear from them just what their actual thought process is. Why no dedicated characters? Why operators? Why are you trying so? I mean, I understand why they want more players, but again, don't forget again. The game mode was so popular that a $50 DLC was the most popular DLC of all time across all video games at the time. Also, Zombies was popular enough at Treyarch at the time, you know, for Call of Duty at the time, that dog just disappeared. That Jason Blundell was the co-head of Treyarch Studios with David Vonderhaar. That's how popular Zombies was. So why did they have to dumb it down? Like, I don't understand that at all. Were they so desperate to change it? And, you know, with BO, like, and I've told this story a million times too, so again, apologies to my loyal followers that have been around for a while. They're hearing me say this yet again. But BO3 was supposed to be the end of the story. 1,000,001 times. Not, yeah, I mean, it really has been, Eric. I'm sorry. I'll just leave it. I mean, the story was done at BO3. It literally, at the end of Garad Krobi, it says, you know, for the first time I think ever, by the way, they even told you what the next map was going to be called. It was, you know, Revelations. And they said story to be concluded. Not here's, you know, it's continued in the next blah blah blah. No, it was like story to be concluded. And at the end of BO3, at the end of Revelations, it says the end. That was it. That was the story done. Jason had taken he had 2 games that he was made director of on BO2, which was Mob of the Dead and Origins, 2 of the most beloved maps of all time. He got promoted to be fully in charge of zombies after that. So at BO3, Jimmy Zielinski was gone, and it was Jason Blundell's baby. His stories, his, you know, he was in charge. And he wanted to move on from what was already been laid out in the past, that had been covered, that was not his original ideas. He was done with it. He continued the story, but it was done, and they were moving on. And that's why on BO4, why all the Chaos maps are better than anything, the 3 Ultimus premise maps that we got, the remakes, is why there's way more attention to detail to the Chaos crew than the premise crew. You know what I mean. Players, what's up, man?
Got an
You
ether purge
know what?
contract.
I want to do another one of these, just because. Anyway, it was done, and then Activision was like, wait a minute, why are you finishing that story? It was so popular, like, why are you ending it? It's like, because it's over. Like, but how about it's not? And you keep going. Like, okay, but it really has to be over after this, because this, like, the story's done. It's so twisted and convoluted, and, like, it needs to stop. And it really did, man. And anyway, that's why the Chaos stuff was way better. More time had been put into it, and it was just way more cohesive and thought out, been planned. I felt like I got pushed. But it was a panic move from Activision, going, wait, it's popular, what are you doing? He's like, well, the story's over now, man. Like, what do you mean, what am I doing? It's done. No, it doesn't have to be done. Anytime you introduce time travel or anything like that, like, it doesn't have to be done. You can do whatever you want at that point. I mean, it gets really stupid and fucked up, but... And I think that, honestly, that's really the point that Zombies had got to. It was just kind of stupid and fucked up, like, story-wise. But, you know, people are... again, Call of Duty's a nostalgia problem. People, they only want, well, I've been playing since World at War, and, you know, I was 10 years old then, and it makes me feel like the same when I was a kid. Like, okay. And then you get stuck, and then blah, blah, blah. And then even with Cold War, like, we've moved on, right? It's done. It's over. But not really. We still, you know, Samantha, Eddie, still, it's the Dark Aether story rather than the Aether story. And everybody from the previous story is still, I mean, not fully dead when you consider all the multiverses. Like, everything got banished to the Dark Aether. It didn't get obliterated. It was just banished. Like, taken from here and put over there. And at the end of Forsaken, of course, in Cold War, Samantha goes into the Dark Aether. And in this game, I still think at the end of... spoilers for the end of Act 3, by the way, of this game. I still think that's Samantha that we see there. Like, I think a lot of people do. So it probably isn't. But I think it is. I don't know. I wish they had just, like, gotten away from it. They did, like, with in BO4 with the Chaos crew.
Eyes on raid weapon stash contract.
What the hell is it? Oh my god, I can't see this stupid thing. Still can't see it. Oh my god.
Intel suggests there's another load of Terminus weapons in your AO. I want them added to our stockpile.
We'll hunker down to hold that cash. Ready up for a gun.
Yeah, I wish they had started from fresh, but it's a shame. I wouldn't be surprised if it was someone higher up in Activision who's out of touch telling them it has to be operated because they think it sells more bundles. Well, that's what I think, Squibbly, completely. I mean, I think that's exactly what it is. But they're not paying attention to literally what's right in front of them. And now Bobby Kotick is out. He was the CEO for a long time. My God, that dude got paid with that buyout, man. $500 million buyout for him. Like, hey, whatever, good for him. But I think his leadership was... It was more about bleeding it dry. It was very, very corporate thinking. It was the more vanilla, so more people will understand, more people will be involved. More people can get involved, I should say. And then just charge them for like the bundles. So many goddamn bundles. Like that people buy them is, at least at the rate that they buy them, is astonishing to me. I mean, I'll never tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do with their money. It's their money. You can do whatever you want with it. You know, whatever. It's yours. You earned it. Do whatever you want. I mean, there's obviously a lot of kids in here that are just using mom and dad's credit cards to buy these things. But whatever. If they're allowed to, they're allowed to. And again, not for me to say how it should be spent, but the people buy bundles at the rate that they do buy them is, and they're not, I mean, some of them are just, they're not good. They're just a bundle. The blueprint stuff, like, oh my God, it's got tracers. Wow. Wow, it has tracers? Get the fuck out of here. No way. That's amazing. Is it? Whatever.
I bet Terminus left some good kit here. Yours now.
Anyway. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, what should we do? What should we do? Again, there's really no reason to go into tier 3 anymore. Like, I was gonna say maybe we'll go in there and have a little bit of fun, but like fun doing what? They even nerf the contracts, and the rewards you get from the contracts kind of suck ass too. What's the new boss all about? It was actually where where Pack-a-Punch, the tier 2 Pack-a-Punch on that top of that building. But I guess it's like Legacy. It's only one per game. So if you want to do it, you kind of, I think, have to do it like right off the rip and get over there because it is new and people want to do it. The reward, so it's like a whole bunch of, she has a whole bunch of drones that she sends after you. It's best, like if you are doing it without the golden armor, you know, the armor that replenishes itself, you're going to need like, I mean, like all of your inventory, like every one of these should be filled with armor. From what I've seen so far, you're gonna get torn up by all of her drones and all that kind of stuff. So, but the rewards that you get is it's basically just a regular gun, right? Like a new marksman rifle, and that's it. I think you can get monkey bombs too. But I mean, like you could just buy monkey bombs. You don't need to, or you find them. You can't craft them in this game, but that's it. That's all there is to it. There's nothing special about it. Like it's not even as cool as doing the Legacy Fortress, because at least like that's the fortress is kind of like a separate thing on the map.
Terminus won't give it up without a fight, so expect reinforcements if you choose to engage.
Oh, this. I don't have a card, right? No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so it's kind of like I don't know. It just kind of doesn't matter. You don't really get anything for it. You unlock a new... yeah, it's kind of like in DMZ when you kill the chemist. You know, you get the M13B or something. I don't even remember what the gun's called. I think literally it's just a marksman rifle.
Terminus camp. My bet is they're sitting pretty. This is Barrera. Doppler showing severe wind and rain patterns forming above the AC. And worse brewing. This doesn't look like ordinary weather to me.
Ah, run away!
Forensic guard.
I don't want to ruin this guy's if he's camo grinding.
Open mags. Tossing a decoy. Step right now.
Oh, that's gonna hurt me. I can't even get there. Jeepers creepers, dude. Once I get the master camo, I don't know if I have any more reasons to play this zombies. The new HMR SMG is pretty good. How do you unlock that, by the way? Or do you just have it? Boo Clan. Is that just available? Like, I didn't even look. Maybe we'll exfil and we'll go load that in. If it's something you can just put on.
Big tango removed.
Do you have to unlock it somehow, or do you just get it? Yeah, I mean, the only thing for me at this point is kind of... Well, I mean, I still have plenty... Again, I didn't do any of the Season 1 stuff, so I still have, like, the Dark Aether and all that stuff we were talking about before. Oh my god, look at all these dudes. That's insane. They really... they didn't know what to do with the exfils, and they just were like, well, just have more. Just do more. Yeah, do, like, more. Like, you know how you get, like, mangoes, but, like, more. Yeah, like, more. More is good. Like, okay. Should we do anything? No. Just more. Like, more. You know what more means, right? Like, more. Yeah, do more. Okay. More. Got it. More. Yeah, I need to, again, tomorrow we're gonna start, I'm gonna start the Dark Aether grind, getting all that stuff, and then the kind of mini Easter egg that, you know, is a part of that. I just did something, battle pass, whatever. Oh my lord. This is my bus. Get off my bus. So that'll be fun to, like, at least for me to, you know, to hop in and do, like, I actually have some stuff to do. But yeah, I'm gonna catch up pretty quick probably, and then who knows when we're gonna actually get new things. There's been people talking about, like, it's not even going to be with Season 2. It's going to be with, like, Season 2 Reloaded at the earliest that we're actually going to get stuff. I thought this was going to be like DMZ, man, where we were getting new missions, like, every... That's all I really want, too. Like, do little story, you know, super quick cutscenes and all that kind of stuff. Like, that's fine. Like, you know, 20-second cutscenes. It doesn't... It could be like IW cutscenes. What's coming next? You know, like, oh, my God. It could be on that level, even. Like, I just wanted new missions. I wanted to be constantly engaged with new stuff. Like, that's fun. So this is actually the actual gameplay I enjoy, but at a certain point, it was the outbreak problem, right? It was fun, but then once you've done all the mission, like the what do you call it? They weren't called contracts in that, but the objectives, like, you know, escort this thing, do a holdout, do, you know, like, whatever. It's like, it gets super boring, man, right, real quick. And now again that we've done like all the stuff, it's like, okay, what do you do now? And I'll say it again, I understand, like, yeah, with Cold War, like if you finish D Machine, it's like, okay, you've done that Easter egg, like what do you do now? Like, again, fair enough, but I mean, for me, Easter eggs will always top this kind of gameplay because I don't know, just to me, like, there's just more stuff to do, and I really, really, really enjoy doing. Oh, you already told me, by the way, the gun you had to do through the battle pass, right? When do you unlock it? Where am I in the battle pass? I have that. I don't have this. That's not the gun. I already did that. Oh. So am I working on this one now or not? Earn all 6 rewards. Kills while moving with SMGs? What? Get 20 operator or special zombie kills? What does that mean? Get 20 operator or special zombie kills while moving. So special zombies like those manglers, right? I was moving. How come it shows 0 of... I don't understand. I mean, apparently I have this sector unlocked. Like I'm working on it. I'm guessing because I did this. While aiming down sights with SMGs. Oh my god. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, what do I need to do? Okay. Since when do you have to do like this is a battle pass? Like you just. Okay, whatever. Get 10 operator kill. Say it again. Operator or special zombie in tac stance with SMGs. Okay, so 10 tac stance SMG kills on specials, criticals, headshots. Like that's okay. But on specials, is it all specials? Okay. So we're just gonna aim for the head, and we'll put on SMGs. So we're gonna. Okay, here's what we'll do. When did they started adding challenges to the battle pass other than just earning XP? Like, is that new? Because I don't ever remember that. Although, you know, I haven't bought or cared about the battle pass since Cold War because, again, the games that came out since then, they've been shit. So, okay, so let's take off the akimbo. Let's put on underbarrel or laser. I think laser, so we can aim for the head a little bit better. Yeah, we have to do the challenge. So we'll do these challenges. I found multiplayer fresh. Well, they have these weekly challenges, but I don't know if that's different. The challenges in the battle pass is just to unlock the new weapon. Okay. I mean, whatever. I guess fair enough. I just wish it was a little clearer. Okay. So I guess that's what we're going to do. We're going to hop in here. We're going to get we're going for headshots basically, right? So we'll just shoot for the head. With whatever we're doing. It doesn't really matter. I have a ton of refine. Let's just go ahead and put one of these on. Let's do dead shot. What do I have over here? Death perception. Okay, Speed. We can take that. It's fine. We'll make one. It's okay. We can do that. That's always good. Do I care about stam? Not really, but we have one, so we can make it. So that's fine. The challenge of battle pass is just to unlock new weapons separate from the actual battle pass. Okay, I got you. Weekly challenge has the other new weapon, the new LMG. Ooh, what's that? How do you see that? Oh, it's actually showing up in there now. That's nice. Double XP coming up in 5 days. Ooh, did you? Well, I'm not going to say anything. Okay. Let's just do this, right? Okay. Let's just do that. So we are going to... Wait. So we're going to tax dance everything, and we are going to just, like, get special kills. So... I think we're just probably, I guess, gonna, you know, we're gonna put on we're double pap, and we could probably really just go to the exfil in tier 2 and just do what we did basically at the end of the last game. The boys girl is back. I wanted to purchase her. Yeah. Erin Moriarty is her real name. What the hell's her character name? Annie January, and her superhero. What is her superhero called? She has like the electricity, the light. Ooh, I blinded you. Starlight. You never watched The Boys? Oh, dude, if you have not watched The Boys, I need to watch Gen V, which is like a spinoff from that. The Boys is awesome, man. And season 4 or 5, whatever the next season is, should be, well, it'll be this year. I don't know how soon this year, but it will be this year. I am really looking forward to it. I love that show, man. It's so good. It is graphic, super gory and violent at times, hilarious all together, like, because of all those things. Like, it's... The Boys is awesome. I completely agree, Boo. Completely agree. Yeah. I love it. And no, I took Akimbo off. You saw me take it off. Oh, I didn't. Dude, this is what drives me crazy. Is like I had this equipped. Like, oh. Okay, we're just gonna go to the nearest exfil and exfil. It's my fault. That drives me crazy.
Get eyes on. We need to know what's happening in our backyard.
Like, you change where your loadout, right? So you figure, okay, my loadout's changed, like in multiplayer. But no, you actually have to click on the damn thing afterwards that you're done, too. Like,
I'll get us there.
I don't actually... Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. I don't care. I just need the exfils to show up. It takes a minute, right? Dude, it's so frustrating, right? I mean, like, I'm genuinely kind of pissed right now. I mean, you change your loadout. It's your loadout. I understand the whole thing with DMZ, MWZ, whatever we're, you know, stupid shit we're gonna call this.
Moving this
You know, exfilling with stuff is like, you know, you get to keep it. That's how you unlock certain things and whatever. But like, it's my loadout that I just modified. Of course, I want to equip it. I don't know. It's my fault. It's my fault. Again, it's just been a while, but it's one thing that I I've done so many times, regardless of how many games I've actually played, and I've played this game a ton, obviously, but whatever. At least we noticed it before we. I mean, it's kind of hard not to notice, but at least we did it. We didn't use any of our stuff by accident and wasted some things. So. Oh God, that's annoying. What like are you guys? Those of you that are playing multiplayer, what do you think of it, or are you just not playing multiplayer at all? Because I can't honestly, I couldn't even tell you the last time I played it. I think I've done it on. I'm talking about after the beta, since the game has actually come out. I think I played multiplayer twice.
Well, let's out, bang. We did what we could.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even really comment on how it is because I haven't played it. Again, you know, during the beta, it was fine. It was pretty good. But I don't really like. I just don't have any real opinions on it. I haven't played it anywhere near enough to say, you know. Oh, it's definitely good. Oh, you should buy the game, or you know, whatever. I will tell you though, like I don't know. I haven't been into, and this was for last year too. And again, I think it's more to do with the maps and everything. Like normally, I am big time into CDL, like competitive COD, and watching it, and kind of don't really give a shit anymore. For the last 2 years, like I didn't really like it last year, and I've there's been a couple of events so far this year, and I watched one of them. And over this past weekend, there was another event, and I watched like one day, and then I didn't really pay attention the next time, and I don't know. I'm not a super big fan of again the whole nostalgia remaking all the old stuff and doing whatever, but. I haven't been on it either. Only played it in beta. I did like it in beta better than Modern Warfare 2's. I would 100%. I agree with what you said there. Have I tried Warzone this year? No. Literally, haven't played Warzone in 2 years now, Eric. Something like that. And honestly, like I don't miss it. Like I just the whole battle royale thing, because I'm a solo player. Like I don't care. I like back in the Blackout and original Verdansk days. Like it was kind of fun. I enjoyed it to a degree. I just want to make sure. No. Already equipped, but okay. Like we're gonna be all right here. Like it says I have that equipped, and it's not. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's another thing I've talked about a million times too. Like, it's either super, like you're, because, like with multiplayer in any kind of battle royale game now, you know, with whether it's Call of Duty, Fortnite, Apex, whatever, because of the whole streaming culture and YouTube and all that kind of stuff, how popular it is, like it is hyper competitive. So you're either good enough to like be in, like you're in the top 0.1% and then you can like dominate and get wins regularly, or you're good enough that you're always playing against those people but not good enough to really beat those people, so you're kind of never winning, or you're not very good and like you are in those lobbies where you constantly have the people that camp out in bushes that never move, and they just waiting for you to walk by, like anybody that happens to walk by them. while they make no noise and they hide, and then they shoot you in the back. Like, I know I'm way oversimplifying things there, but it's just, I got to the point where it's just like, you know what? I'm just done with this shit, man. Like, I just, the time it takes, like the time you put into it. Why? You saw me equip it! What am I supposed to do? Do I have to equip a different weapon and then re-equip this?
It could be nothing, but I wouldn't bet on it.
Fucking game, dude.
Undead. Strike team. Get eyes on. We need to know what's happening in our backyard.
I mean, I purposely clicked on it how many times? And it's like, already equipped, already equipped, already equipped. Like, are you sure? That's why I kept doing it. I checked. Not dual wield, right? Like, I checked.
See that thing on your attack map? Help us collect a piece of
You have to destroy the currently
ways to
equipped
kill these
one.
buddies.
I have to destroy it, or can I? Like, why would I have to destroy it? That doesn't make sense. And I didn't have any reserve ammo. Have you noticed that, like, sometimes you spawn in with full reserve ammo, sometimes you get none? Like, I don't know why that happens either. Sometimes it transfers to contraband, even though it's not. So many mercenaries. That just bothered me. It really did. Okay, we got a mangler. Let's kill him. No, it's not your fault, man. It's the game's fault. Like like it should have. It should be what I had. My loadout is like it should have been correct. It's kind of nice. We got him stuck right at this ledge, like he can't come up. Why are you throwing your crap at me? I mean...
Congratulations! The HVT got away. Maybe next time go after it?
Whatever. I'm just kind of blown away by how stupid this shit can be sometimes, man. All I wanted to do was hop into a couple of games and unlock the new SMG. And it's become... Whatever. Fuck it. Unequipping it should let you re-equip the updated one. Yeah, I mean, I should be able to just equip, like, my LMG again, right? And then go back in there and equip the SMG, and it should be fine. Like, that should do it. Will it do it or not? Like, who knows? Those do, like, no damage to tier 2. Yeah, but it's not tier 2. That was tier 1 contract. That wasn't... Wait, where's the... It says there's a portal right here. Right? Where's the portal, man? Says there is one. Beneath me? Oh, it's under in the tunnel. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's in the tunnel. Okay. We won't complain about that one. It's not the game's fault. Oh boy. It's kind of the thing, like, too, with the update, you know, that came out, Season 1 Reloaded, all that kind of stuff, like, how, and it ruined the game. Like, it was unplayable yesterday, apparently. Like, that doesn't seem to happen to other games. Call of Duty has to do something. Again, I think they really kind of need to they need to take a little bit of a step back, I think, really soon here. And maybe now that Xbox owns them, they'll see it for what it is as well, but they need to take a step back, simplify things, like create a really good, strong, simplified base game. If everything's working off the same engine and all that kind of stuff now, figure all that stuff out, and then when they have these updates, like, it can't affect everything. It has to just be a slight add-on. It can't. It's really messing with everything. Like, every time there's an update now, like a major update, or a seasonal update, or anything big like that, it seems to always completely throw the game up. Like, it just breaks the game. Things go in. I mean, upon release every year, there's always problems too. But like, I think they really need to take a step back. Again, it's the whole thing we're talking about with, you know, Marvel versus what they had planned out versus what, you know, Star Wars had done. They need to figure stuff out. Take a moment. That's why I think it's actually a good thing with the whole, you know, if it really is going to be this way of having Sledgehammer basically do a remaster of one of the older games after basically the other studios do a real game, so to speak. I just tried to throw. Whatever. Didn't work. Wouldn't throw it. Okay, it's fine. Doesn't matter. I think they need to, again, I think they need to take a step back and they need to kind of fix their stuff and make sure it just works. Okay, we're going to do this. I'm just going to refill my drink real quick. Okay, so we're just going to equip another gun. I mean, that should be the fix. I mean, we shouldn't need to do anything else, but should in reality can be very different things. I'm so nervous. Which is dumb, like... See, like, I just wish from here. Oh, you know what? It is. Okay. This is the right one. Because you see the 5 yellow dots on one of them before, it would actually show the akimbo. It had like a black mark in it, and I guess that is the akimbo kind of sign. So we don't see it there. It shouldn't be an issue. Let's do this. We should be okay now. We should. Again, should. It's a big word when it comes to Call of Duty, man. Should. Should be okay. Does that mean it will be okay? No. So we'll see. Ba, 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 ba. Anybody want to make any predictions for NFL games this weekend? Who's gonna win? Fingers crossed. Yeah, man. Oh, I know an ad just ran, so let me know if when you're back. If you guys can hear me, just let me know. I think an ad just went. Green Bay looks awfully good. Yeah, but they got San Francisco. I mean, you think they're gonna beat San Francisco? Like, I think they have a shot, or it could be one of those like. Green Bay beat the crap out of Dallas, and Dallas is kind of a fraud when it comes to the playoffs. I've never seen an ad here. Really? And we like it might be one of those things where Green Bay looks really good, like people are big up on them right now, and then they actually get to play a really good team, and then you go, oh yeah, it's just because Dallas is a total fraud. I am shocked. They announced yesterday that Mike McCarthy is coming back. I was 100% sure. If you guys follow my Twitter, I was saying Belichick for sure is going to be hired by like Wednesday. How do you switch to tax stance? There it is. Okay, and then we just need specials, right? This isn't for... It's not for regular zombies. It's for... Everything was about specials, right? So we can do... No. Well... We can do this to try to get some manglers. I think maybe we should just go do... Exfil camping is the best. Yeah, it is, for sure, but... We've got a minute, literally a minute, before any of that's going to spawn in. Let's just go do something close. While we're waiting. I've been doing some research between that and escort. Oh, as far as specials, 100% it's doing the exfils now. Since they had the mangler, I mean, it's just, you get an insane amount of manglers at every exfil now, especially later in the games, but it really kind of a ridiculous amount. I mean, it's fine, especially for what we need to do right now. It's fine, but it's really kind of stupid how many you get. And, like, it's really stupid. I hate when they do this, man. I don't think that they should do this. Dude, I'm just canceling the contract. I don't feel like going through and doing all this crap. I really don't think that should be a thing. That you can get a contract that's inside of one of these strongholds. That you have to clear first. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. I mean, I know that there's only so many spots on the map, but I don't know. Yeah, but early on, you don't get that many. It seems as faster you kill them, the more they'll respawn. Probably. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, if you're exfilling toward the end of the game, I mean, you get so many of them. So many of them. It's insane. Easy way to unlock is to have someone drop it in for you. Exfil. Same day. Well, we don't have that option at the moment. Okay, I don't even know why I'm continuing to do this. Oh, by the way, Eric, we get to do tax dance. Is your favorite thing, man? Like, there goes my friggin'... Why did I bother? I mean, it's a gas mask. It's not that big a deal, but whatever. stuck on? What happened to Merkstrom? You couldn't get. Oh, well, yeah. You remember that happened to me? I got it was like it didn't show up that it was there, and then. Oh, well, we at least got that one special. That counts. Did I miss one? I must have missed one downstairs somewhere. I don't know. Add me and I'll drop it for you. Oh, it's all good. That's all good. How did I miss this? Who is shooting? Who the hell was shooting at me?
Undead hostile terminated.
Take that. Karambit. Text dances. Dude, you love it. Can you go away? Alright. Where is a tier? No, those ones aren't good.
Hordes expired.
Here, let's just. Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot we're even doing this.
Slow movers closing on you, Strike. Put one right in between their glowing eyes.
Weekly challenge, get 10 second kills. Okay, whatever. I was hoping it was going to be that. Somebody said something about some new gun. I don't remember. Should I get triple papped? Is it worth it? And then go to tier 2? I don't know. What is that? Yes! Yes, queen! Yes! Did you guys watch, commercial reminds me. Well, it reminds me of the commercial. If you have Hulu, only murders in the building. Or I guess it's on regular TV now, too. There's 3 seasons of it on Hulu, but it's on, like, I don't know, what, ABC or CBS, whoever owns them. Now as well. It's not bad. Like, it's actually, it's better than not bad. It's good. I think. It just, it could be, like, you can see greatness in it, but it's just, it just never gotten to that point for me. That's creepy looking, huh? It's like Alien. Dude, that's so creepy. That's so creepy. Ugh. What do they call the xenomorphs? Pretty good. Alright, we'll steal that as well. For a tier 1 contract? Jeez. Okay. Let's go do... We're going to do right here real quick. And then we're going to... Where is a tier 2? Oh, all the way over there. I just kind of want to test a little bit, see how many we actually get over here. It's still obviously very early. We're 9 minutes into the game. I just kind of want to check to see how many we will get. It's probably going to be 1 or 2, right? I'm getting none so far. I mean,
15 seconds.
it's a big ass bust at the moment. I hear one. There it is. Headshots. Okay. There's another one. If we can get, maybe it is worth it. No, we got 3. Okay. It 100% be worth it just to do tier 1. We're gonna get that many.
Move it, or your exfil is gonna need an exfil.
Because we only need 10. Well, I mean, we only need 10, right? Or I think right was the most we needed. Oh, we got 4th one here. This is. I mean, look, we just melt them, and there's another one here. This is number 5.
Heading back to base.
Dude, why? Okay, we got another one. Oh, dude, this is totally worth it. The only thing is like, was that did the headshot count? I mean, it should have. Sometimes the one thing that's really messed up about this game too is the headshot markers don't always show up when you get headshots. Oh, dude, go away. Yeah, you have the bike. What is this now? Why is everybody coming over here? Ugh. Everybody just gotta ruin it. Every time. Watch, I'm gonna steal your bike. Ooh, I'm stealing it. I'm stealing it. Come on, take your bike, stupid. Every time I try to go to an exfil and just like camp them and, you know, do some grinding real quick, I always get people, always get people coming along to mess it up. There we go. Battle pass, sector reward, 10 zombie critic. Okay.
Extract helo, 15 seconds to LZ.
What else? Everything was tac stance, right? SMG's in tac stance, so I'm just gonna keep. See, like this fucking kid. Fuck off, douche. All right, we had a good thing going, and now this kid's literally ruining it. All right, we're gonna go to the next exfil. By the way, supposedly in season 2 or 3 or whatever coming up, some point, there's going to be a schematic for this bike. I don't know if I believe that one. I mean, part of the cool thing about it is that it's super rare. Did he? No, he didn't.
Dead zone actual to strike team. Locate and recover Dr. Jansen. No diversion.
Coming up in your AO.
Dude, this thing sucks. It won't drive straight ever.
Give me a pass. Banged it, dog. Exiting easy light. Try to locate survivors.
And this doesn't work on Stormcaller anymore, right? You can't one-shot him with this? There's 3. See if we can do this fast enough that it won't matter. That these guys are here. We'll try. If not, we're just going to have to go into tier 2 and find all the opposite side of the map. I should have kept going on them. Oh, I forgot you can drive on the water with this thing too. Like, what am I doing? Whee! Get some more money points. There's a 500 up here, right? Because we might triple pap and then go into the next zone too. I hope we'll get all of our notifications. Our battle pass stuff is done, but we'll see.
Beginning final approach to exfil site.
I think it was all headshots right on specials and tac stance, so. I hear you. There you are. There's a headshot. There we go. So now we're getting those two. That kind of sucks. Nope. Okay, here we go. Okay, another battle pass sector thing. There were 3. We did 2 for sure. Well, there was 3 left that we needed to do. We got 2 of them at least. The only thing is I don't remember what was the last part of the
Marking extraction zone.
What was the last part of the challenge that we needed? It was 10 headshots, 10 tac stance specials. Anybody remember? Boo or Eric? You guys remember? Like, I'm just curious, is there anything I need to switch up from what I'm doing? I don't think so. Okay. How was your Christmas, Eric, and New Year's and all that stuff? I know, I mean, I streamed, but I think you only popped in for like the very end or something. I was just like done. So I don't think I've actually spoken to you. What's the question again? Oh, what's for the challenges? Just like how to unlock that SMG. Like there was 4 challenges. I know we've done 3 of them, and I just don't remember what the last one is necessarily. And then the other one, I was just saying like, how are you? How was your holiday? Ow. By the way, it does take damage. People are still. I'm gonna leave it there forever. Get 10 special kills. Well, aiming down sights. Oh, okay. So no hipfire ones I think are done. Aiming down sights was one of them. Okay. So I think we have to take off tac stance then, right? Oh! Again, can drive on water. I always forget that. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. Thank you both. So let's take off tac stance.
I hear you. Hang tight, I'm on my way.
Okay. Juan. Not Juan, but Juan. Oh, we got a mimic. Okay, that's good. It's 2. He tried to snatch me. I'm not gonna make a snatch joke. It's not appropriate. Wait, did I count? Like, why are these two so close together? That's dumb. I got confused. I got worried there for the, like, did I call in the right exfil? I definitely did, though. Was that 5? Six, 7. I don't know if that was 8 or 7. I mean, it wasn't 10 so far, so. Hey. Okay, we got another one here. Kill the bad doggy. Okay, well, I think we're literally one. We are 1 or at most 2 short, if we're doing the right thing. Which kind of sucks, but I mean, it's fine. We'll get it done this next one, so that's cool. Wait, where are you? Where is he? There you are. Oh, dude, how do I not see? Okay, maybe one more? Oh, I should start. Oh, maybe not. Okay, it wasn't 2. It was at least 3. Okay, that should have been it. So, oh, here we go. We did. That was it. Okay. We did it. All right, never mind. All right, we just unlocked a new weapon. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to switch over to the hipfire kills because that definitely should have been it by now. But it was. Okay. Just took a second for it to pop up. We're good. Are you coming here? What's going on? Bang. Okie dokie.
Heat us up some leftovers.
Okay. So that's done. Christmas was good. We're expecting a July. Did you tell me that? Is this the first time you're mentioning that? I think it is. Congratulations. There's been a few baby announcements in my life lately, so if I'm messing it up, forgive me. Look, the last thing I did before I went home in December was a friend of mine had a baby shower. And then while I was home, 2 people I know there are expecting. Did you mention that? That's awesome, man. That's really great. Congratulations. That's incredible. In July. Oh, God, what is it? March they're due. And in May they were due. I believe. The people I know. But that's incredible, man. What a huge thing for you guys. That's great. Wait, what? Oh, did I... How come it's not checked out? I don't understand. It says claim... Oh, there. Now it's showing up. Okay. Oh, wait. Get 20 operator... Okay, so I don't have this. I don't think I said anything here before, but I don't remember. No, I don't think you did, man. I was going to say, like, I swear I would remember that, but I don't think you did. But that's incredible, man. Good for you. I'm really happy for you guys. Get 20 special zombie kills while moving with SMGs. What does that mean while moving? Because there's no way. We had 2 in the last game. Before we were trying this. And we only got 2 more. Are you saying I was only moving for out of those 20 special zombies that I killed? 15, 20 zombies, special zombies that I killed? That I was only moving for 2 of them? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, like, do I have to be on a vehicle moving? I don't understand that. Are you sure, game? Maybe a fast walk? Like... I don't know, that doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. I gotta take the dogs out before it gets too dark. Be back soon. I might be calling it here anyway. Just running and gunning. Yeah, that's what I was doing though, boo. I mean, was I not? I don't think I was ever standing... Like, you don't stand still in this game, especially in Tier 2, when you're killing special zombies. Like, you're going to be overrun. All right, we'll give it one more. We'll give it one more. We can just go in with the same stuff, right? So it's special kills while moving. That's it then, right? Game sucks. Yeah, it does. Yeah, we're gonna give it one more game, Eric. We're gonna give it one more. I mean, if you're gone, you gotta go. You gotta go. That's fine. Don't worry about it. But all right, let's give. We'll give ours one more go here. You know, we're gonna start using. Well, that's for. You guys gotta remind me tomorrow. Equip experimental gas because I never did it in the past because I've always used the decoys. You guys are gonna have to remind me. I don't have any perks, right? Like as far as being out here. Purchased. This is stuff that you get from the battle pass, and it's like purchased, like loser. Might as well say purchased loser. Like you're trying to buy your way there. Like okay. All right, whatever. Let's just hop in. All right, last. Okay, what gun do I have on now? What? Okay. I'm just so confused by this game. It does suck, man. It does suck. Oh, God. I'm looking forward to the day. I mean, at the same time, I don't remember when. Like, I'm trying to think of when the game came out. Like, there really weren't these real bad, like, issues. Like, back to BO4, I can remember, like, the blue screens of death, right? And we've had stuff. Cold War was actually at launch. I don't remember. No, there was, actually. There was the Xbox glitch, especially on Xbox. I think it happened in other, on... God, maybe it was just Xbox. When, you know, with the, to do with the boss fight, when you're doing the boss fight, not the bot, you know, it's not, you're not fighting a boss, but on D Machina, the game would always crash when he was going from, you know, he had to do the 3 defends, and when, on his way from the first one, after you finish that, on his way to the second one, the game would always crash. Every single time for me. I couldn't complete that Easter egg for a week after that, that game came out. And then it was only by using the Ether Shroud glitch to jump through the barrier. So I wouldn't actually, I would just skip the boss fight entirely, that whole portion of it, and just go to the, like, why is my camo not on this now? Doesn't make any sense. Stupid game.
This is Jensen. We've got a bead on an odd signal not far from you. It could be nothing, but I wouldn't bet on it.
All right.
Deliver cargo contract here.
Undead. Strike team. Get eyes on. We need to know what's happening in our backyard.
See, like, this game, we loaded it in with full ammo, like, in some, in reserve. And that other game, no reserve ammo, like. It's just a screwy friggin' game, man. Screwy, screwy, screwy. Somebody just snatched my contract. I'm still, honestly, I'm still really mad what they did to Tier 3. Like, there was no reason for that. No, they didn't take it.
Deliver cargo contract here.
They just ruined. I mean, again, I have all the stuff from Tier 3 that you can get, so at the same time, it doesn't really matter. But that's kind of the thing when you... Again, speaking of, like, you know, what is there to do, whatever, and with Easter eggs, I mean, at least, maybe it's me, but I can always do... I'll do Easter egg after Easter egg after Easter egg after Easter egg. Like, it's fine. The same one. Like, I'm okay with that. I just enjoy doing the Easter eggs. So I'm totally fine with that. But when it's just, like, objective-based, where you have this kind of stuff, or, like, with Outbreak... I mean, Outbreak at least had Easter eggs, though. It does get boring and repetitive if you're not doing that kind of stuff. To me, it does anyway. Ah, run away, run away. Little bugger does so much damage if he hits you with that electrical attack. How is that? That one spore on the wall just won't go away. Couldn't pick up the max. Sure. Okay. Oh my god, my stomach is grumbling. Alright, let's get into this. I forgot we were even doing this. I missed him with like every bullet. How many bullets did I shoot? before I finally hit him. Oh my god.
I'll get us there.
Alright, show me where it is. Oh, we glitched it. I forgot, if you take too long, it doesn't show you. No, okay.
Watch the sky. There's an helicopter on your tail.
Okay, we gotta go past the river. Okay. Oh, and I mean, you guys probably know this because they changed this like right before season 1 even came out. But there's a couple of spots when you're doing these cargo missions now, because they really try to nerf the hell out of the cargo missions. Obviously, they did it in tier 3, like they just ruined it over there. But because they're like good missions to do, they're so fast you can do them. You can obviously earn points really quick. Like, again, I don't know why they keep nerfing things, because it's decent. Like, again, this isn't PvP, so having a strong gun, it's like stuff like that. It's not, you're not destroying the other players and ruining their game. You're playing against the computer. So, whatever. But they just nerf the hell out of these contracts, because again, you could do so many of them so quickly and just earn points pretty fast, get yourself set up, get pack-a-punch, double pack-a-punch, triple pack-a-punch. In the tier 3 zone, you're earning rewards and doing whatever, and like, obviously we know how they nerf that. But there's a couple times that I've been doing these, and then all of a sudden, as I'm driving along, my car gets blown up, and like, how the hell did that happen? Like, the thing is, all of a sudden the missiles just completely lock on. No, they put just launched into the air there. They put into a couple different spots on the map. They put like trip mines, with the bouncing betties down. So like, I'll show you on the mini map here in a second, or the attack map in a second. Up here. So if you do the one that's like over here, you get it, the escort mission. I mean, not escort, the what we just did. Along these train tracks right over here, there is a mine just sitting there waiting for you to drive over it, and it'll blow up. It's not, I used to think it was the helicopter, like they really fine-tune the helicopter to shoot the shit out of you. Like every once in a while with a rocket. It's not. The hell? Oh, it was like a precision airstrike or something. Okay. I thought it was a rocket. Like, what is that? But yeah, there's a couple of spots along the map where they've done that. Oh, and there's that one on those train tracks over there at the top side of the map that definitely is there. So if you've got one of these missions, like, be careful. Are there no exfils? Why are there no exfils? Oh, okay, we got one down here. All right, let's go do that.
Extraction zone.
That was weird. Somebody just called it in. Oh, they're farming that one. So that's going to be useless to me. That's the other thing still. Like, I still can't stand about the solo. Like, you've just got... How are there no other exfils? Do I really have to go all the way to the top of the map? Yeah, with solo, you just never get like a moment's peace where you can just kind of look and check things out and do stuff. Like, leave me alone. I just want to see where I need to go on the map. Okay, let's just get in the car.
I'll get us there.
All filled up now. Let's go. Can I get across? We'll stick around, I think, this way. Dude, my stomach is rumbling. Every day I must learn. Oh, I need to go this way. I'll have to go all the way up across. Yeah, okay. Cool, cool, cool. It was fun, man. Like when you know, I mean, I'm sure for some of you still like haven't got everything to head into tier 3 zone and like, you know, super kind of, you know, going through all the objectives, the the contracts and everything. It's like, you know, okay, we do this one, we'll move to this one, we'll move to this one. Constantly running and moving. Again, though, just kind of now, it's just like, why be there? I don't need any of the stuff that you can get from there. So that's where I wish, like the the final missions with these extraction areas, you know, for each act. So like you know, Shepherd or the worm boss fight, or the first one there where you rescue Dr. Jansen. Like I wish those were more. Oh shoot! I need to be packed. I'm not even packed a punch. Okay, we have to be moving, right? I mean, we're moving, right? We're moving. Literally not standing still. Okay, that's one. I mean, I'm moving. Am I moving enough? I don't know. Like, that should be 2 more. We should be at 6 now. Although, there's no way that we are. If I didn't get credit for those other ones last game, like this. Okay, this is a special. That was moving. That should be 3. I mean, well, all right. So 7. We should be at 7 right about now. Again, I don't believe we actually will be because I think it's broken. It's not working properly. But we'll see. We'll see. You dropped me PhD. That's lovely of you. Remember in Outbreak, dude, when I smash all those crystals and occasionally, like very, very, very rarely, you would actually get like a perk out of them. Like, oh, it's like my birthday. I got a perk from an Ethereum crystal. Okay, you need to get out of the way.
Loud and clear, strike team. See you soon.
Okay, we're gonna hip fire and like strafe this whole time. We're not gonna just, I don't want to blow it. We're moving. So that's 8. It should be 8 now, right? Should be. We're counting should be's, not what actually is, because we won't know until we're actually out of the game. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Yeah, you're not spawning me anymore. There we go. Well, I turned them, so I don't know. I don't know if that'll count. So we're not going to count that one, just because I don't think it will. That's 13. 14. Dude, you get so many. You get so many manglers on these expels now. It's insane. $15. Well, I'm gonna say 14. I was strafing side to side. I don't know. I don't think strafing counts. I was doing the multiplayer, you know, side to side strafe. And I think that probably, maybe that's why it's not been counting, because I've not been like full going forward or full backwards or whatever. So maybe that's why. We'll have to keep that in mind. All right, just like literally going forward. But if we get the same amount of manglers on this next exfil that we did that last one, I mean, 100% we should be finished. But again, we'll see. We don't know what's counting or what's not. I think we're on 13.
Strike team, deadbolt action. We need evac ASAP.
Back to strike team. I read you. Airlift inbound.
I mean, again, that's just my count. We're going off of what kind of should be. I didn't count that last one because, again, I was strafing side to side, and I don't think that will... I have a feeling that's why the other ones we did the last game didn't count. I said that didn't count. Where didn't count. I don't know what that is.
What's that still sight?
Okay, we're literally getting no specials now. You get all of them or none of them? Like a little consistency in the game, that would be nice.
Me and Mike do the favor and don't be under the chopper as I do.
Okay, literally not one of them.
Lay down some cover fire.
What is going on? What did you say, Boo? The game sucks? Yeah.
Terminated.
Yep. Alright, fair enough. Oh. 14. $15.
We're headed your way.
All right. All right. Let's try to go. I don't want to go all the way down there. I don't want to go all the way to the bottom of the map. Should we just go to this exfil?
Marking extraction zone.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Fair enough, Boo. It just sucks.
I'll get us there.
That's funny. I don't know. Like, I don't want to shit on it. Like, I don't understand. Like, again, it's the best-selling game every year. It literally makes billions of dollars every year. And it's not like, you know, a game comes out and it did really well, but it's, you know, like put it in movie terms. Like a movie comes out and it's like, yeah, that movie made $2 billion, but for the movie studio, you know, they put out 15 other movies this year and none of them broke $30 million, you know, box office. They lost money off of all these other things. So that one movie, that $2 billion movie is funding everything else. Like, it's not the case with Call of Duty. All of their games make billions every single year. And I know, like, it's hard. I know it's hard. I'm not saying, like, I don't understand the process of making the games. The development, programming, and doing all that stuff. I don't understand that. Telling me that it's really difficult to do, that I understand. I'll give you that. Like, you win. I give you that just out of hand. You don't have to convince me. I know it's hard. But there doesn't seem to be any reason why there should be this many issues just because of an update. Like ever. And that was 16, by the way. 17. And especially not for, you know, like, again, the best-selling game every year, a game that makes billions. 18. There we go. We did it. It actually did count. Okay, that's awesome. So, okay, it is. When moving means you cannot do the multiplayer strafe. This does not count. You have to literally be, like, running forward like this, or I think probably moving backwards the same way, but you cannot do the multiplayer strafe, and for it to count. Okay, good to know. And now you know. Whoa, what the hell was that? I only play zombies mainly, but do these challenges in multiplayer is much faster and easier to do. They have over 3,000 finish game. You know, and again, I know it's hard, but I don't. Again, that's what I'm thinking. Like, they need to literally. They seem to be kind of like you're going down a path, right? And then it's like, okay, we're building. This is building the game, and you're going up, and it's like, oh, we need to do whatever else, and then they kind of like, okay, so you kind of now splits a bit. But this is all still the base stuff, and it keeps splitting. It keeps splitting. We need to have this and have that, have that. And then you end up completely like all these tendrils coming out of the base game. And then you add stuff on top of that, meaning like Season 1, Season 2, Reloaded, this big update, that big update. We added this, we changed that, we added an Easter egg, we added a boss. And then you add that on top of it, and it's like, well, it doesn't flow to all of them properly, and that connection is now breaking everything. And they need to just come up with like a solid brick base game and then build on top of that. That's what I'm saying. Like, they need to take a year off or however long it would take. To me, this is what they need to do. Like, keep updating whatever's out. Like, have a crew that is like they put out this game, right? Or let's say for next year, because this is actually the better example, I think. So, and let's go look at our new gun. So let's go to, all right, we know and we have it now, right? Okay, we have it. Equip. I don't know what my favorite loadout in, like, how do you, which one's your favorite? Is this my favorite? Is that my favorite? Like, I don't understand. Whatever. We'll go to the multiplayer page and look at it. I don't even know what that. Oh yes, I do. Never mind. SMG Herm. Obviously, I want to bring this over to zombie. Oh, you know what? Okay. With the pressure of making money runs. But that's the thing. It's like, again, that's the corporate. What's going on? Did I hit? I didn't hit start, did I? Okay, I literally don't even have my headset in. I can't hear. But I think, yeah, that's the short term. It's how it overruns and ruins games. Like thinking of the short term profit, the short term viability of things, and not thinking long term. Oh, I can't reload. Oh my god. I literally can't hear. Now I'm thinking of this and I'm not paying attention. But yeah, that's how you ruin things, is by focusing on the short term. And you end up, by doing that, you end up killing the long term. And I think that's kind of what they're doing, and it's gonna... Am I spawning behind? Whatever. That's what I'm saying, like, if they could just take a year. And again, like, you've got Treyarch putting out a game where it's going to have all the modes that we want in the traditional mode. So it's like a game that has, like, all the people will be happy, right? All the multiplayer people will be happy. The zombies players will be happy. Warzone people will be happy. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then, so, like, give that game a 2-year cycle. Like, you could have that game again, like leave a dedicated crew for that, but then everybody else is working on building strong base game. Again, the whole thing I'm kind of talking about, the because everything is working off the same engine now. Build that core, that really strong core. And now, like, I can't not be into this if I'm playing. Oh shit! And I'm not. I literally can't hear the game. I don't have my headset on. This is for me to hear me from this. So, hey, buddy, what's up? Do I know you? What's up, man? How you doing? Drop shot. Anyways, like, I think that would be a good idea. I think it would be a good idea for them to take a step back. And you're right, Boo. That's what it is. It's the greed of missing out on a year. That was the thing. Is like, I mean, again, this is another thing I've talked about a million times on my channel. But like when they announced, like Treyarch was going to take an extra year. I thought that was a door. Because they just needed it after Cold War and all the other stuff that's been going on. Like, they needed the extra time, so they were gonna take. This past year. There's a reason why we got Modern Warfare 2, this game, instead of Treyarch's next game. Is because they said, like, hey, Activision, we need it. We absolutely need to take the time. We're burnt out. We've been working so hard, so many hours, making so many games. And they should have just taken this year off. It should have been, like, no game this year. Okay. And initially that was kind of how it was, and that's what people thought. Like, oh, we're not even getting a game. I was like, there's no way. I said it on many streams. There is absolutely no way Activision is going to miss out on a full year of sales for a new game. Like, even if it's not a new game. Now... It turns out I was completely right, and this is why we have this. We have Modern Warfare 3. I was hoping what they would do is that they would make Black Ops 2 remastered. I just leveled up to level 2 finally. And we could have got, like, again, we could have got Transit remastered, we could have Die Rise remastered, like, make them all soloable, and technically Transit I know is, but, not really. Like, it's not meant for it, and it's whatever. I just thought it would have been a great idea. I think a lot of people would have really dug it, and I think they missed a big opportunity. But yeah, they just won't let a year go by where they're not selling a $60 or $70 game because they're missing out on too much money. Short term, they're missing out. Long term, I think they're actually hurting themselves. And it's why, like, again, I also put, I'm sure, too much stock into... Oh, Jesus, ran out of bullets. Into Xbox being like, now that Xbox has them, like, everything's going to be fine. They're going to fix everything. They're going to make it right. They'll do it right. Like, I mean, they just spent nearly $70 billion on a company. Like, they're going to want to make their money back. They're not trying to... They're not trying to, have it take 10 years for them to get their money, the return on investment. Like, they want that back now, and they want profits now. They don't want, like, a little bit here, a little bit there. It takes another 10 years. Who cares? Like, no. They want to get paid. This was meant to be DLC. Yeah, absolutely. It literally was meant to be DLC for the last game. And then they just held off because they knew, like, they changed their mind. Like, oh, this is what's going to happen for the next game. And again, I thought it should have been BO2 remastered. I think it would have been a great idea. Multiplayer people would have loved it. It's like one of the most beloved multiplayers of all time. Zombies players would have loved it because it would have been basically Zombies Chronicles 2. Oh, you can't go down there. Oh, God. There's a little recoil on this thing with no attachments. Hip fire. But anyway, they didn't. And again, I keep repeating the same thing because I'm trying to focus on now playing multiplayer. And I can't do that. Especially when I can't hear anything. Although, I'm not doing too bad. We just got a calling card for something. Got the UAV. Oh my God! If there weren't two of them. I'm having fun though, like playing this. Oh Jesus!
Hardpoint relocating. Stand. UAV is bingo. UAV at this time.
Oh. Saw the red dot on my UAV right next to me as I spawned. Like, what? What are you doing there? Oh, I thought. Okay, I just need. I can't quit the game in the middle. Like I have to finish it now. So like I'm just gonna. We are gonna play this out. This gun has a fair amount of recoil, though, as far as no attachments goes. Oop. Oh.
Enemies inside the perimeter. Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Reloading.
Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint.
Dick.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Gotcha, bitch.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Ah! Oh my God! How did he not kill me? All right. All right, yeah, Boo, I'm done too, man. I just wanted to finish that game until, like, I can't start a thing and then not finish. I had to play it out, and I haven't played multiplayer in so long. All right, that's it. I will be back tomorrow. I think we're gonna jump into the Dark Aether tomorrow, and I will try to get those Act 4 stuff done, which should be kind of fun because I haven't touched it, so it should be kind of fun. I went 17 to 22. No way. I mean, I wasn't even using my headset, but I thought I went positive. Thought I was doing well. All right, that's it. Yeah, have a great day. And Boo, thanks for being here. Make sure you're subscribed, by the way, so you can be back. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Later.